Welcome you all again for the thermodynamic lecture series. So in this lecture we are going to solve some more problems on your properties of pure substance. So before getting into the problem, so we need to know what is the state of the steam. Okay, so there is the condition of the steam or the quality of the steam we need to identify. So for that we all know that they are having three different conditions or quality of the steam is available. The first one is wet steam, and second one is dry steam, and third one is your superheated steam. Okay, so how these qualities are classified? Okay, so these classification, how these qualities are classified is detailedly explained in the previous lectures. If you have any doubt, you can go through the previous lecture. Okay, so just I am recalling that. So if we say the given specific enthalpy is lesser than the specific enthalpy of saturated vapor, then it is called as a wet steam. Okay, when a given specific enthalpy which is equal to saturated specific enthalpy of vapor, then they are called as dry steam. Okay, so here x value which is equal to 1 here. Okay, then if we say it is a superheated steam, then the specific enthalpy of the saturated vapor is lesser than your given enthalpy. Okay, so this will be applicable for your specific volume also. Okay, for instance, so the given specific volume is lesser than the saturated specific volume of the vapor, then it is called as a wet steam. When the given specific volume and the saturated specific volume of the gas which is equal, they are called as dry steam. When the saturated specific volume of the vapor which is lesser than your given specific volume, then it is called as your superheated steam. Okay, since the same condition will be applied for your specific entropy also. When coming on your temperature, we should say it is a saturation temperature. Okay, so we all know what is saturation temperature. So at this point the phase changes will occur. So in this saturation point, the given temperature is lesser than your saturation point, the steam will be of a wet steam. Then your given temperature which is equal to the saturation temperature, then it is a dry steam. Then the saturation temperature is lesser than your given temperature, then it is known as the state of the steam is your superheated steam. Then, so based on the qualities wet steam, dry steam and superheated steam, we should know some of the basic properties and how to use the formulas for your basic properties. Okay, so first one is your specific enthalpy, the unit is kilojoule per kilogram. If we say the steam is wet, the condition is the given specific enthalpy is lesser than that of your saturated specific enthalpy, then H is equal to Hf plus X into Hfg. Okay, where H is your specific enthalpy at liquid stage. Okay, so this is your combination of both, so liquid and gaseous vapor. Okay, so X is nothing but your dryness fraction. Okay, what is meant by dryness fraction? That is the amount of, that is the mass of vapor present in the total amount of the steam. Okay, so that is mg by mf plus mg. Okay, X equal to mg by mf plus mg. Then if we say dry steam, I already told that X equal to 1. You substitute your X equal to 1, then it becomes h of g. Okay, so h of g can be written as hg minus hf. So plus hf and minus hf will get cancelled. Again the term will be h is equal to hg here. For superheated, so h is equal to hg plus cp, that is the constant pressure of the superheated temperature values. Then your T superheated minus your T saturation temperature, the difference between your superheated and saturation temperature. For specific volume, again for a wet condition, V is equal to Vf plus X into Vfg, and for dry steam it is V is equal to Vg, and for superheated steam V is equal to Vg into T sup by T saturation. And also for your specific entropy, S is equal to Sf plus X into S of G, where S equal to Sg. Here for superheated, S is equal to Sg plus Cps of ln into the ratio of T sup by superheated temperature divided by your saturation temperature. And also work done. So we also know that the flow work is equal to P into V. So that is work done is equal to P into V for all the three cases. But this volume, the specific volume will be varied according to these three different conditions. And also know the specific volume is instead of the reciprocal of your density, or otherwise density can be written as 1 by your specific volume in all the three cases of your quality of the steam. Then the specific internal can be determined by H is equal to U plus PV relation. So with this we can write U, specific internal energy U is equal to H minus PV. So this H, the specific enthalpy and the specific volume will be depend on these formulas. What are all the state of the conditions? So corresponding state of the conditions, this internal energy will vary, but the formula for the internal energy for all the three cases are same. Okay. Problem number 5. Find the specific volume and enthalpy of the steam at 9 bar when the condition of the steam is, we are having three different conditions. So we need to find out the specific volume and the specific enthalpy of the steam at 9 bar. Okay, so the pressure is of 9 bar. So the three different conditions we need to find out your specific volume and specific enthalpy. That is, in the first condition the steam is wet. So as we all know, if the steam is wet, the dryness fraction is lesser than 1. The dryness fraction X is equal to 0.98. It is given in the problem. Then in the second case, what we have, they have said that X equal to 1, that is, it is dry saturated. It means that the dryness fraction X equal to 1. And in the third stage, the steam is superheated. Okay, so the superheated temperature, this temperature of the steam is your superheated temperature. So that is superheated, which is equal to 250 degree Celsius. So we need to find for all the three cases, we need to find out the specific volume and the specific enthalpy here. Okay, so if the condition is wet, we have to take the wet formula for your specific volume and specific enthalpy. If it is dry saturated, then we have to go for your saturated formula. Okay, then if it is a superheated and the temperature of the superheated steam is given, you can either use from the directly we can measure the quantities from your steam table, or otherwise we can use the superheated formula. So first case 1. So before entering into the case 1, I am writing down the properties of your from the steam table. Okay, so at pressure P is equal to 9 bar, then your Vf and Vg values and Hf and Hfg values and Hg values, all these values are primary values which has taken from your pressure P is equal to 9 bar given condition from your saturated water and the steam pressure table. So first case, so here I am returning the given data here. Okay, so given data and taken data from your steam table for the inference I have written here. Okay, so the first case X equal to 0.9 and the wet is given. So if the condition is wet, then we have to use the formula V is equal to Vf plus X into Vfg for your specific volume. So Vf is taken from the steam table and Vfg is nothing but your Vg minus Vf. So you can use that, and X value is given in the problem. So with solving the simple relation, we are getting the specific volume V is equal to 0.214 meter cube per kg. Similarly, they asked to find out enthalpy at the specific enthalpy at the first case, whether X equal to 0.9 and the condition is wet, then H is equal to Hf plus X into H of G. So you solving this, you can get the specific enthalpy as 2731.51 kilojoule per kilogram. In the second case, it is dry and X equal to 1. So as we all know, if it is X equal to 1 and the condition of the steam is dry, then your specific volume, which is equal to a saturated specific volume of vapor Vg, which is directly we can observe from your steam table pressure P is equal to 9 bar. In the similar way, the specific enthalpy at the dry condition, the specific enthalpy which is equal to a saturated specific enthalpy of vapor, then which is equal to 2772.1 kilojoule per kilogram. This also we can observe from the steam table. And the third condition, it is superheated temperature is given to 250 degrees Celsius. So you can go for the specific volume, we need to find it out. The specific volume of superheated steam table is available. Okay, so you go directly to this table, and as we all know, the pressure and temperature. So in the condition, the pressure is 9 bar and the superheated temperature is 250 degrees Celsius. Here it is 9 bar and this is about your temperature. So temperature is 250 degree Celsius here. These are all the specific volumes given in the table. So as a result, so at 9 bar and 250 degrees Celsius, we can take the specific volume of superheated specific volume as 0.2596 meter cube per kg. So in the similar way, we are having specific enthalpy of superheated steam table. So that is from this table, specific enthalpy of superheated steam table. Here is also we are having a pressure of 9 bar and temperature of 250 degrees Celsius. So correspondingly, we can take the enthalpy here. Okay, so like this. So that is at 9 bar and 250 degrees Celsius, we are having the enthalpy of the superheated steam is 2946.8 kilojoule per kilogram. So as a result, So in the first case and the second case and the third case, we are find out your specific volume and enthalpy at all the three stages here. Problem 6. Determine the condition of the steam, whether it is wet, dry or superheated for the following cases by using steam tables only. Okay, so we need to determine the condition of the steam. Okay, whether the condition of the steam is wet, dry or superheated. Here we are having 4 cases. They are given some conditions. By checking out this condition with the steam table, we have to say whether the steam is wet, dry or superheated. We need to find out the 3 different conditions. Okay, so how we can find? So these are all the given data. So in the first case, pressure. This steam of pressure P is equal to 10 bar and specific volume is 0.22 meter cube per kg. And in the second case, the pressure is of 15 bar and temperature is 225 degrees Celsius. And in the third case, the temperature is 200 degrees Celsius and enthalpy is 2790.9 kilojoule per kilogram. And in the last case, the temperature is 120 degrees Celsius and the entropy is 7 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. So these are all your specific entropy, specific enthalpy, right? Okay, so we need to find out the condition of the steam by using your steam table method. How we can find it out? Let's see. So consider case A. So in the case A, they have given the pressure is equal to 10 bar and specific volume is given. So if the pressure is given, you can go for your pressure table. Okay, so you can go for your pressure table at 10 bar. What we have to compare? The comparing value is, that is, we have the given as specific volume is 0.22 meter cube. So we have to take the specific saturated specific volume of vapor. We need to take it out. Okay, so that is, so at 10 bar, we have to take the saturated specific volume of vapor is 0.19430. Then you have to compare these two values. Okay, so that is 0.19430. The saturated specific volume of vapor is lesser than your given volume. Okay, so given specific volume. So Vg is lesser than V. So what is this condition? So if the given volume is lesser than your saturated or specific volume, then it will be wet. But here in this case, the specific volume of saturated vapor which is lesser than your given volume, so the condition is here superheated. So in the first case, the condition of the steam is superheated. And in the second case, they have given again pressure and temperature. So we need to check it out your saturation temperature. Again, you go for your saturated water and steam pressure table. So you can take at pressure P is equal to 15 bar and temperature is 198.3 degrees Celsius. Here the saturation temperature is lesser than your given temperature. Again, the steam will be of your superheated condition. Okay, so that is 198.3 is lesser than your given temperature 225. Again, the saturation temperature is lesser than your given temperature. Again, in the second condition, at P is equal to 15 bar and temperature is equal to 225 degrees Celsius, the condition of the steam is superheated. So in the third case, so the temperature is given, so you go for your saturated water and steam temperature table. Okay, and you can observe the temperature and the corresponding saturated specific enthalpy of the vapor. Okay, so at 200 degrees Celsius, the enthalpy of saturated vapor is 2790.9. Okay, so the saturated specific enthalpy and given enthalpy is equal. Here in this case, H is equal to Hg. So again, if H is equal to Hg, we know that the condition of the steam is dry here. Okay, so in the third case, the condition of the steam is. And in the fourth case, they have given temperature and entropy. Again, you go for your saturated water and steam temperature table. Okay, so at the temperature is equal to 120 degrees Celsius, you have to take the entropy. Okay, the specific entropy, saturated specific entropy of vapor is 7.129. Okay, so this 7.129 is your saturated specific entropy of vapor. Okay, so but the given, okay, so the given specific entropy is lesser. So given specific entropy is lesser than your absorbed specific entropy of saturated vapor. Find out from your steam table, that is S is lesser than Sg. So the condition of the steam is wet here. So as a result, we have find out all the four cases from the steam table by the comparing method. From your saturated condition, we have compared the saturated vapor at all the four cases. We have find out the condition. The first two conditions, the steam is superheated, and the second condition is third condition is steam is dry, and the fourth, last and the final condition is steam is wet. So problem number 7. So 1 kilogram of steam contains 1/3 of liquid and 2/3 of vapor by volume. Okay, so what they have said, the mass of the steam is 1 kg, but it contains the volume. Okay, so the volume of the fluid is 1 by 3 of your liquid. Okay, so that is, it is the volume of the fluid. The volume of the fluid is 1 by 3 of your total volume, and this 2 by 3 of your vapor by your volume. Okay, so that is, the total mixture contains a liquid plus vapor. So in this 1 by 3 having liquid stage and 2 by 3 of your vapor stage, that we can written as a relation as VF. Okay, so that is vapor. Sorry, liquid as 1 by 3 of your total volume and gases of vapor is 2 by 3 of your total volume. Then the temperature T is equal to 150 degrees Celsius is also given. We need to find out the quality of the steam and the specific enthalpy of the mixture. Okay, so quality of the steam we need to find it out. So this problem is somewhat different because we are having mixture of two cases. Okay, so that is, we have to observe the temperature T is equal to 150 degrees Celsius is given. So you take saturation pressure, okay, specific volume of the fluid, specific volume of the vapor, all the properties we have written from the steam table. You can observe from the steam table, and these values are displayed here. So in the next step, what we have to do? The ratio. Okay, so the ratio between your volume of the fluid divided by your volume of the vapor we have to take. Okay, so that is, the value is 1 by 3 by V and 2 by 3 by V. These are the given condition they have given. So this is your total volume. Okay, so this total volume can be written as mass into your specific volume. Okay, so here the total volume of the vapor can be written as the mass of the gas into specific volume of the gas, which is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, so at the temperature, given temperature 150 degrees Celsius, we are having the specific volume, and the specific volume of vapor is taken from the steam table in the previous slide. You substitute those values to get MF by mg is equal to 179.85. So with this, I can write an equation MF is equal to 179.85 mg. As we all know the dryness fraction. Okay, so the dryness fraction X is equal to mg by mg plus MF. Okay, so if keep the mg as it is, then you substitute MF here. Okay, so substitute the MF value is 179.85 mg. You substitute the values here. Okay, so here you take out mg common and you can cancel X equal to 0.005529. Okay, so if the X is less than 1, the condition of the steam is wet here. And we need to find out enthalpy here. So the condition of the steam is wet. So you have to take H is equal to HF plus X into HFG. Then HF value and HFG values are already taken from the steam table. Temperature at 150 degrees Celsius. You substitute all those values. X from the previous slide we have found out the condition is wet from the dryness fraction relation. Again, your final result of H is equal to 643.8 kilojoule per kilogram. So as a result, the quality of the steam is wet here, and X equal to 0.005529, and the specific enthalpy of the mixture is 643.8 kilojoule per kilogram. Thank you.